Hello everyone, I'm Ramesh and this is Goosky S2 Max. This is a beginner's guide, so if you are a professional you can skip this video. And this is about the remote controller on this helicopter and the modes of the remote. Okay, let's get into the video without a delay and let's learn the remote. This is the transmitter of the Goosky. It is a 8 channel transmitter, and before you turn on the remote make sure this is all the way down and this is all the way up and this is all the way up. Again this one can be all the way up and this is all the way up. Then you can turn on the remote by pressing this A and B both buttons together. Now you can see the lights turned on, which means this is remote is ready. Now we will get into the steps. There are switches here and here. These switches are for a purpose. This one is for the gyro, so you can turn on the gyro by going down. This is turned off and this is now turned on. All the way top it's gyro on and then there is gyro off. Okay, gyro, which means the stability of the helicopter, which will manage the stability. It is called also called pause mode. Then this is the idle mode. Idle is actually the 3D. We call it mostly 3D, so it can go to the whole 3D mode by doing this up. Okay, right now this is normal and then going like this, doing like this, it will go to the 3D mode. Okay, then again it is also 3D mode. And this is kill switch, which will shut down the motor if the 3D, the idle is not turned on. Okay, if the idle is turned on, it's gonna give the power to the motor itself, because you know when the 3D is, this is the 0 and this is minus 100 and this is plus 100. Okay, when in 3D, and when in the normal mode this is going to be the 0. So the 3D is totally different. So for the beginners it is recommended to use without the 3D mode and also going with the post mode for the beginners. And we have one more button here, one more switch. This switch here actually controls the power of the helicopter. There are three powers. So once for the top this is 75, then on the below is 85, and again on the below it's 100. Okay, so for the beginners keep it for the 75. This is the main setup of this remote, recommended for the beginners. So before you fly make sure it is in the normal mode and the post mode is enabled, 75% of the power. And kill switch you can turn on or off, it's your choice, because if you don't want your flight to helicopter to fly, just make sure the kill switch is turned on. Then this is the throttle power, so keep this at the bottom. This one is the right and left, forward and reverse. And when you do with here, this is the throttle power, so power will come from here, and then rotation is here, this is rotation as well. Then okay, that's the controller of this remote. Now let us try to fly the helicopter for a bit. Okay, turn off the remote first. Now plug the battery to the helicopter. Make sure you plug it properly. You will hear the sound. Keep it on the ground. Make sure the throttle is down. If you want, make sure the kill switch is up. Okay, then press the A and B together. You will hear the sound from the helicopter, and you will see the helicopter is balancing like that. So now the remote is connected to the helicopter. You can test when if the kill switch is on. You can test here, all the functions are working properly. You can see the throttle is working here and the rotation is working also. Then here the left, right, forward, reverse, yes, everything is working properly. And make sure all these are up. Okay, make sure they are all in the normal mode. We can turn off the kill switch and give throttle to the helicopter. Here you can see I'm also a beginner, so I will just hover this helicopter only. I'm not gonna give the whole power to the helicopter. Then, as you can see, this is actually the helicopter. I'm flying inside this small location, and I will land here now. And that is Ghost Sky. I cannot try more here because it's a small location. We don't have the place here. We need an open location to test this helicopter. Until then, it's me, Ramiz, signing off.